Hello, this is Notaspringchick, and a lot of times you've seen us do a lot of product reviews, we've done gifting suites, we've been at a lot of different places, and sometimes you're curious, it's like, do the products really work? Now, one of the things is this is our review and kind of an evaluation of this company. It's called I.C.O.N, I.C.O.N. Now, they're based out of here in Southern California, but I'll tell you what I really like about this company. I had seen them actually at gifting suites a few times, and okay, it's like, okay, another hair product, nice to meet you, yeah, it sounds great, right? Come and see. So you're like, And part of it is I have an inventory of products, right, that are there, of products that I need to test and I need to try. And so what really makes one product better than the other? Because part of it is like, really, to try a product, you need to try it for more than, what, one time, 2 times. Usually when I like to test a product and really test a product, especially for hair products or things that people are going to use over a period, is I like to try it for at least a 30-day period. So what we did with I.C.O.N is I actually went to the I.C.O.N salon, the Style Lab up here in out of the LA area, out of Woodland Hills, and one of the things I was really surprised about, now this is, I will tell you, I didn't know that they did this, is there's, of course, different companies, but a lot of times they develop the products and they're developing them in another country, in another area. You're nowhere near where they're creating them or developing them. This one, they actually create the products there, then develop them out, right? And then they sell them amongst all their different salons. Well, here's the cool, you're in the place where they're creating them.
Yep.
So the people that are working with you are the people that are actually teaching other people about the products, or they're in, yeah, they do have hair shows, demonstrating and showcasing and all that stuff. Isn't that kind of exciting? It also means that some of those colors, you can get some custom colors and do things that you're not used to doing. And one of the things they had suggested to me was to go ahead and color my hair. So the hot colors right now are fuchsia and orange. And I'm going, okay.
We actually, I was there when it was done, and she was worried a little bit about the fact that, because we were going to the NAP and the Long Beach Grand Prix very quickly, and she was worried about it being too much. And
right, because part of it is, yes, I like color and we work in 3D, but that too much is because NAB is the National Association of Broadcasters, which they're, like in suits, they're business, they're conservative. Toyota Grand Prix, okay, there's lots of guys there, but in media, they're really much more on the conservative side.
And there's not a lot of women out there with cameras too, so.
So part of it is, yes, I wanted something unique, but I didn't want to stand out where they go, oh, you don't like, you know what I mean?
No, but the woman really did a job and a half. People have been seeing this for a couple of months now.
Yeah. So one of the things we're going to show you on the hair is the treatment that we did was I.C.O.N stained glass. And here's the really cool part about it is my hair feels better today than it did before it went in.
Yeah.
Which actually you're going, how does that happen? I was hesitant about it because, as you know, my hair is long. And so anytime your hair is long and it's been on that long,
yeah,
it means it's been on your head for a long time.
A long time. This is a 5-year, going on 6 years of getting it that size. So, and so we try to be very careful about how much is cut off and what's done to it. So it's a very precise thing. And they, like I said, they did a job and a half on that thing, and they're worried that they may be going too far. No, they didn't. In fact, well, part of it is you associate my hair. It's kind of like my trademark, right? Because you're used to seeing me with it, and so if I change my hair to something short like that, it's really going to be bad. It's going to take another half year to grow it back. So
I wanted to be a little bit more on the cautious side on this. So part of it is, traditionally, you do not see long hair that's colored. It's usually hair that's shorter.
Yeah.
And the concern, of course, is damage, because a lot of times you see people that treat their hair all the time, and it usually tends to be dry.
Yeah.
So part of it, see, now you're starting to see some of the concerns that we had. So part of it is we went in and I spoke with Roberta, who actually, I think Roberta heads their marketing department. And then Nancy worked on my hair. She's actually their creative, I think she's their senior creative director.
Yeah, and she said she hadn't done a styling job in like 5 years, but she's well known all over the world, though. So she got And on this woman, basically, she was, you know,
She did a fabulous job.
She did a fabulous job. And she basically knew exactly when to put a halt to everything. So sometimes if you want to do something very special, you need to go to somebody like her that really knows what they're doing.
Yeah, you really do. So first of all, you see I.C.O.N right here, the remedy, but their stained glass is a color, and they call it, they do it a little bit differently than they do. It's more of a hair treatment than just a color. And when I say that, it's part of it is because of everything they put your hair through, and it does come out feeling a lot softer.
Well, I mean, if you looked at her hair, you wouldn't realize that they had so much color in the hair when they started out.
Well, and see, part of it is you're looking at my hair right now. I did once, and then I did an update for a second time.
Yeah.
And it's now been over 30 days.
Yeah.
So part of it is the color's supposed to stay in for 30 days of brilliant color. Yeah. Right?
And see, we can see it, you know, see the fact, you know, when you look at it with the light shining through it, you can see the red in it. But, I mean, it just looks, you know, when you see how much red, we see how much color is going into it, you can actually start to panic. You know, and then it doesn't, no. But, you know, because it all washes out.
Well, and also I start with black hair anyway.
Yeah, you start with black, so, and you're coloring it, you're changing the color to like a reddish and stuff. She's almost sort of like, you know, she went from dark black to brunette in some areas because of what was done. So
well, it's really kind of cool because people have looked at me and they know something's different. They don't know exactly what's different.
We've had a lot of people say great looking hair though. They don't know what's different. They just say great looking hair.
Yeah, and even people that I see all the time, they're like, oh, you know, they just they just know something's different.
But we took this hairdo to a whole building full of stuffed shirts, and the only compliment we get compliments from women, fabulous looking hair. And it's a room full of people that basically are living in the 19th century.
And a lot of them are very critical.
Yeah, and they're very critical, and they're just admiring the hair. So, well, because it's long and it's just got, they know that there's something different about it, but you really can't tell the difference.
And the other part I like is a lot of times you've seen people when they get their hair colored. Now this is a stained glass, so this is not like a solid penetration of color. It's like to gloss over it. They'll get their hair colored, and then all people notice is one color. Yeah. So it looks like it's colored hair.
Yeah, but this is blended in. And next up after this one is you'll get to see how it was actually done, and it's going to be amazing how they managed to put, you know, do what they did and get it the way it looked.
I know. So the colors that they put in my hair were radioactive red and I think it's vortex violet. Yeah. Right? That they put in here. They used a sand on here, and actually on some of the colors, actually if you look on the back, it's not just one color. So you'll see it in certain areas.
Oh yeah, like when you shake your head into the light, you can see I'm looking at the monitor, you can see the different colors in the thing. It really gives it a unique thing for a person that's, you know, that's on camera a lot and wants to have something that basically stands out without anybody actually knowing it's happening. So that's the best hairstyle. You made a substantial change in your hair, and nobody can figure out what it is. All they do is it looks good.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
So part of it is I have these hair care products that they have for me that are designed to help retain the color as well as to help moisturize it, because part of it is you want these ends moisturized. Now some of these right here, now I've never heard of some of these before. This one is a fully anti-aging shampoo. Now most of you have heard of anti-aging when they're talking about skincare, but in shampoo?
Yeah, it's probably putting some things in it, you know, so.
I know.
Well, actually I have some of the same stuff. They gave me some stuff for a mail too, and I'm actually the worst possible person you can do hair stuff on because my hair is naturally blonde. Yeah. And basically blondes are really hard to do treatments on.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, well, because a blonde is a person that has blonde hair has recessive genes in a system. Blonde is a color that should never happen in nature.
Oh, and I'm looking over this because a lot of times when I have something in front of me, the lights are in front. If I go like this, I'm trying to read it through looking at the lights. So right here, it's Has silk proteins, amino acids, aloe leaf, and acai. And so a lot of this is to help improve your condition, your body, your shine, to strengthen it. Build, form acid volume while nourishing, create the ageless look of shine, and it's for all hair types. So it's been very, very good.
Yep.
And then we've got, and then I also have the anti-aging conditioner, because anytime you use a shampoo, you also need a conditioner.
Most but most people don't. They use the thing with the conditioner in it, which actually isn't the same.
It doesn't work the same.
Now we can use the analogy of Monty, who's a show dog, who has far more shampoos and conditioners than you do. You don't put a conditioner and the shampoo on in one bottle. You do it separately because her hair is so precise. People, if you're going to treat your dog, at least do the same. Treat your hair as the same as you're doing for your dog's hair. So.
This one right here, the anti-age replenishing cream, this is to be used after, of course, your shampoo and conditioner. And you use this before you're styling. There's a lot of people out there that are styling with blow dryers, hot irons, and all sorts of things. And anytime you do that,
you damage your hair.
So part of it is I use this replenishing cream. I do not use a lot of irons on my hair, nor a lot of blow dryers, but when I do, the blow dryers I use are, of course, I would say the best that money can buy.
Oh, because they're for Monty.